Hello, beautiful people. I welcome you back to my channel once again. This is the Boss Time Sports and Shoes channel, and this is a live watch along of the Brentford versus Chelsea match. I urge you to stick around with me, keep me company as we watch this match along. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section and your reaction in the messages, your score prediction. I also welcome the lineups are out, and the surprise to me is Marc is not starting this game. For Brentford, we have Callagher who is starting between the sticks for Brentford. Then we have Lewis Porter. In fact, they are playing in a 5-3-2 formation, very packed defense. And I hope that Chelsea will be able to break this defense down today. Lewis Porter, Ethan Pinnock, we have Van der Beek, Nathan Collins, and Coyote. They are playing in the defense, five-man defense. Then in midfield, we have Yeho Yabulik, Jordan Henderson. Remember Jordan Henderson of Liverpool is back here. Matthias Jensen, he is also playing in midfield. Then in attack, we have Igor Thiago and Kevin Sheed who are attacking for Chelsea for Brentford today. Well, I am just watching a very dangerous tackle here. This is a leg breaking tackle from West Ham, and I think that is a red card offense, and he's been given the red card. Okay, Tottenham meanwhile won the match by 3 goals to 0. Okay, then for Chelsea, the lineup today, some shake up today. I know Rhys James wasn't going to start this game. I thought Malo Gusto should start, but both of them are not starting. Robert Sanchez is between the sticks. Have Jorel Hatu, Tosin Adirabiayu, Trevor Chaloba, and Wesley Fofana, who are actually starting in defense. Then we have Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, also in defensive midfield. Ahead of them, we have Jamie Gittins, Facundo Benanuati, first match for Chelsea, Pedro Neto, and Jao Pedro leading the line. Facundo Benanuati playing in Palma's position. Palmer, I told you in my preview that will not be starting this game. He wouldn't be fit enough to start this game. Also, Chelsea has an eye on the Bayern Munich match, and so we want to keep Palmer very fit going into that match. But then, well, it's a good time to introduce Facundo Benanuate. What are your thoughts in the comment section? I want to see your thoughts on that one. Now, looking at our defense today, we have Joral Hatu, Tosin Adirabiayo, Trevor Chaloba, Wesley Fofana, who are all looking like central defenders, apart from Joral Hatu, who can also play in left back position. So clearly, I don't know what the manager is thinking here, but what I am thinking is that Tosin Adirabiayo and Wesley Fofana are going to sandwich Trevor Chaloba in the defense there and play a three-man back. Jorel Hatu will push forward to support Moises Caicedo, and then Enzo Fernandez will also push forward to support Jamie Gittins, Facundo Bedanote, and Pedro Neto. So, because West Ham is playing a five-man defense, I think that Enzo Maresca also wants to load the Chelsea attack to match those numbers in the defense of West Ham. So that is what is actually going to happen. I think Chelsea will be playing a three-man defense all throughout the game today. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section and your score prediction also going into the match. The players are warming up. Players are warming up currently on the pitch. I want to see what your thoughts are going into this match. Arsenal has moved on to 9 points, and Chelsea will need to win this match to keep up with the pace of the pack that is pulling away. Fourth match week 4 of the Premier League. Remember, tomorrow also we have Manchester City versus Manchester United coming up. There will be live watch along here. And so, once again, if you are new, remember to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and hit the notification bell. The Champions League is coming up in midweek, and we will be watching it together. So, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Is there any surprise to you with regards to the Chelsea lineup? Is there any surprise? So both Malo Gusto and Rhys James are not starting this game. Do you think it is the right decision from the manager? I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo again pairing in defensive midfield. Jamie Gittins in the pre-match press conference, the manager mentioned that the players from Brazil, there is a question mark on them. And so amongst them, it is only João Pedro who is playing. Estevão Willian and Andre Santos are not playing this match. Then a player also from South America, which is Moises Caicedo. For him, he's ever ready. He's a machine. That's like Cucurella. I think Cucurella is being rested for the Champions League match. He needs this rest. He played 180 minutes out of 180 minutes for the Spanish national team, and so he needs some rest. So I think that is why he's being given that rest. Then also Rhys James, I indicated to you in my preview that Rhys James will not start this game. You know, Rhys James is a player that Chelsea is still managing, but the manager mentioned that he has no control over how the national team coaches use these players. So TT Thomas Tuchel decided to play Rhys James in both games, both England games, and so for sure that should tell us that our manager Enzo Maresca wouldn't be using him because we are still managing him. For Cole Palmer, he mentioned that it is an injury, he's recovering from an injury, and so his case is not a case of management, it's a case of recovery. So as and when he recovers, then we will know whether to manage him or not. So Cole Palmer is not starting this game again. Kundu Benenuate, who is a very good player, and so we believe that he can do the job here. I just thought that João Pedro, his best position is the position behind the striker, and so I thought the manager will be using Maggie today so João Pedro can play in that number 10 role. That the manager has other ideas. So it is what it is there. Jamie Gittins, we hope that he'll spark us to life today. Pedro Neto has always been lively. So let me see your thoughts in the comments. Kickoff is in 14 minutes time. Match will start here very soon, and by the end of 90 minutes, we will know what will happen. Tottenham, meanwhile, has won their game against West Ham by 3 goals to 0. Arsenal has also won by 3 goals to 0. So hopefully Chelsea will match their result and win by 3 goals to 0. But one fact I want to bring your attention to one fact. 4 matches Brentford have played this season. They have played 3 in the Premier League, and they have also played 1 in the EFL Cup. And in all 4 matches, they have scored. They have scored goals in all 4 matches. Then again, we want to listen to what Enzo will say about Facundo Bernardo. So the manager is saying that Facundo Bernardo has been with us. So he's been training during the international break, and so he's ready to play. On Palma, he just mentioned that it is precautionary. We have a lot of games coming up, and so we hope that he will come back in the next game. Now Pedro is the star man for today's game. What are your thoughts? Let's see your thoughts in the comment section. Now Pedro, I think that for him to be very effective today, he will have to always drop back into midfield and play on many occasions as decoy. He plays very well when he's linking up play from the midfield. By the time the ball reaches the edge of the box, he arrives in the box, and that is where he can cause damage. Let your score prediction come. I am here. I will be reading out every single message that you send. So let the messages come. Remember, this is a small channel, so I concentrate so much on my fans. So I will be reading out every single message that you send. It is Brentford versus Chelsea. Brentford versus Chelsea. In the last 5 matches between the two teams, Brentford has won 2. There have been 2 draws and only 1 win for Chelsea in the last 5 matches. That is head to head. So Brentford are a very difficult team to come up against. More especially, I mentioned that the last time Chelsea defeated Brentford at the Gtech Community Stadium was in 2021-2022 season. That was the last time that Chelsea defeated Brentford, and we scored only 1 goal that day. It was 1-0 against Brentford. The scorer of that day was Ben Chilwell, and it was scored in the 45 plus 1 minute, 46 plus 1 minute. That was when the goal was scored. I mentioned to you in my preview also that Garnacho will not start this match. So this is what it is. He is on the bench. We hope that he will have his debut today. In fact, I think that Pedro Neto today will have to be given some rest. Once Chelsea get going, we have to withdraw Pedro Neto so they can prepare for that Bayern Munich match. We also have João Pedro who also needs some rest in this match. So once we get going, we have to give those players rest. Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo. they both need rest. I think that Tusi Saloba and Wesley Fofana. I think that apart from Josh Achampong, these are the players that we have in defense. So I don't know if Chelsea will be able to reintegrate Axel Disasi back into the Chelsea squad. Axel Disasi is one of the defenders that we have. Mark a live battle for me, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. If you are new to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel. The Boss Time Sports and Show channel. I will be updating you on everything that transpired in this match, everything that goes on. I want to keep engaged with this live watch along with your messages. Once again, if you are new, please subscribe to the channel. Then remember, in midweek Champions League, we will also be doing the live watch alongs. Live watch alongs. Here you get every single update in Champions League. We call them the Champions League night, and so we will be updating you on every single result over there. So do not hesitate to subscribe to this channel. We are still patiently waiting for the Brentford versus Chelsea match to commence. In a few minutes, we will have that match going in the next 6 or so minutes. I want to see your score prediction. What do you think? Arsenal have won their match today. They are moved on to 9 points. Tottenham has also won their match. So Chelsea will need to match the result. They will need to match that result. Liverpool will be playing tomorrow. And so Chelsea can momentarily step back to the top of the log. Lineup for Brentford, we have Callagher between the stakes, Lewis Porter, Ethan Pinnock, Van der Beek, Nathan Collins, and Coyote, who are playing in what looks like a 5-man defense. Yes, looks like they will be playing a 5-man defense today. In midfield, we have Yeho Yamluk, then we have Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson, former captain of Liverpool. Matthias Jensen is also playing in midfield. In attack, we have Igor Thiago and Kevin Sheed. They are playing in attack. 5-3-2 formation for Brentford. The intention is clear. They are playing at home. They will be defending. They wouldn't want to concede a goal. And they will be playing on the counter. They will actually be playing on the counter. I think that is what the setup is made to do. Chelsea, I think, have also set up to match that because with Robert Sanchez in post, we have Tosin Aderabia, Chaloba, and Wesley Fofana, both center backs, playing alongside Joel Hato. It means that one player in that defense is clearly going to be moved into the midfield. In the pre-match press conference, Maresca mentioned that Enzo Fernandez, he sees Enzo Fernandez more of an attacking midfielder, and so I am sure he will be moved up today again. And that defender will be supporting Moses Caicedo in midfield. So we are at the Gtech Community Stadium. We are on the ground at the moment. Match will commence very, very soon. Then we'll have Enzo Fernandez moving up top to support Jebe Gittins, Facundo Benanotti, and Pedro Neto in attack. And the leader of the line today is Jao Pedro. I know for sure that Jao Pedro will be dropping a little bit to link up play. And that is what he's very good at. And that is what I always want to see him do. So players stepping on the pitch. Players are out now, ready for football battle. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, also share the link. If you go to the description of this video, you will see a link there for the WhatsApp group you can join. Then also we have our WhatsApp, our Fantasy Premier League there. You can also join that one. Let's have fun there. You can also support this channel if you wish so. So that is the lineup. What it is showing here is a 3-5-2, 3-5-2 formation. 3-5-2 formation. So clearly they'll be playing a three-man defense. So Lewis Potter and Coyote will be moving up to support the midfield of Yeho Yamulok, Jordan Henderson, and Matthias Jensen. For Chelsea, it is the 4-2-3-1 formation that I have given you. Remember, Enzo Fernandez has a country mate here. That is Facundo Benanotti. He's also from Argentina. Facundo Benanotti. Two English players in Tosin and Clement Gittins. Then we have Trevor Chalobah also there today. Today, not much of the Brazilians that we see. Jao Pedro is the only one that we've seen today. And that is Thomas Tuchel again. I think Thomas Tuchel loves watching Chelsea games. Thomas Tuchel loves watching Chelsea matches, and so he's at the ground again. He's at the ground, Community Stadium, and he's watching on. We are up for it. That is Kevin Sheep in our pictures. Well, Brentford players coming together to say a word of prayer before the match kickstart. It is Brentford versus Chelsea. Chelsea has the chance to climb back to the top of the log. Ethan Pinnock there. That is Facundo Benanotti in our pictures. Debut for him at the Gtech Community Stadium today. He has an opportunity to prove his worth. Yes, has a chance to prove his worth. I want to see your thoughts in the comment section. It is Brentford that will get us going today in this match. And kickoff is upon us. And Brentford get us underway. It is Brentford versus Chelsea for the Premier League match week 4. And Coyote has the ball. Cross into the area, and Tosin Aderabiayo was there to clear it. That was too physical on João Pedro. That was very physical on João Pedro. So from the beginning, we can see the intentions of these players. Let me see your thought in the comment section. Tosin. So clearly, I want to see where Jamie Gittins is playing in this setup. I mean, Jorel Hatu. Long one forward. Tosin. Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea keeping possession. João Pedro dropping again to link up play as usual. Tosin. So Tosin is the one playing the last man, the CCB, central center back position. Tosin is the one playing it, flanked by Chalobah and Wesley Fofana. So clearly Jorel Hato is inverting in this match. Tosin has the ball. 3-man defense. Trevor Chalobah. Jamie Gittins. Chalobah. Trevor nearly gave out possession there. That was dangerous for him. Get the ball to the closest man to you. Chalobah. Jamie Gittins takes on his man. 1, 2. He's moving. Still moving. Still has the ball. Squares it up. Well, Kayode able to. We have a goal kick. A goal kick to Brentford. So at the moment, Chelsea are able to press Brentford for a while. What are they doing? I think they are beginning to waste some few seconds here from the onslaught. Long one has been played. Brentford in possession. Thiago Igor still attacking. Still has the ball. Cross into the area, and Robert Sanchez has it. Brentford's intentions are clear here. I indicated to you that 4 matches played by Brentford this season, 1 in the EFL Cup, 3 in the Premier League, and they have scored in every single one of them. Chelsea will have to be very much aware of this fact. They have conceded 5 goals in the Premier League this season. Wesley Fofana giving that one away, through into Brentford, quickly taken. Chelsea wresting possession back. We are on the attack. That was feeble. That shot from Benanote was feeble. Chelsea had a chance. João Pedro had a shot that was blocked. Jorel had to effect a throw in. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Tosin. Tosin's play, a switch of play, could not get the angle right. So we have lost possession. Meanwhile, Brentford Brentford. Brentford. That was close. That was dangerous. From defense to attack. They have just turned defense into attack. And that was dangerous. Kevin Shade and Igor Thiago linking up very well there. Tosin does well to deflect that ball away. Corner kick to Brentford. Matthias Jensen takes that one shot. Cross into the area. Headed away. We have a goal kick. Chelsea has to be careful here. Chelsea are leaving out too many spaces. Defense, all intercepted. And Brentford has possession again. Chelsea has possession. Long one forward. That one's to Pedro Neto, but he couldn't reach that. Matches are looking very balanced so far in this early minutes. 8 minutes played. Long one forward again. Jorel Hato. Well. Jorel Hato was pulled back there. That is deserving of a yellow card. And it's been issued out. Yes. Igor Thiago is at the receiving end of that yellow card. Chelsea played their free kick. Taking shot Tosin. Saluba. Throw in Chelsea. Delegates, I think that you have to harden up. There's a lot of physicality going on, and you have to be hardened to match that physicality. Delegates, Tosin. So it's a good one. To Bedanote, Tosin. Pedro Neto. Beautiful switch of play to Jamie Gittins. He's on the attack. What can he do? Coyote. Jamie Gittins loses possession. Referee whistles for an infringement against Jamie Gittins. Jamie Gittins will have to step up. There's so much competition in this Chelsea team, and so when you are given the opportunity, you have to show your worth. I think he has to step up. Losing possession too many times will drop you down the pecking order. Callagher plays in a long one. Enzo Fernandez does well to stop play, but he couldn't keep possession. Jordan Henderson plays in a very long one to Coyote. Cross into the area. And Chelsea has a free kick. Thiago Igor is the culprit again. I think that he has to be careful. He's on the yellow card. I think that going down to 10 men will only be to an advantage to Chelsea. But he has to be careful. Chelsea, Trevor Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Benanotti, he was just shaking off the ball. Well, he's able to get possession back. Jorel Hato and Jamie Gittins. Jamie Gittins has won a free kick. Jamie Gittins has won a free kick. I don't know how. Well. We have a free kick. Chelsea has a free kick. I just think that Jamie Gittins still has to step up. Yeah, there is no Palmer in this dead ball situation. We have Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez behind the ball. Who's going to take that? 12 minutes played. Can we get anything from that dead ball situation? Well, goalkeeper Kalaha was at hand to grab that. Play resumes. Well, that back heel was intercepted by Chelsea. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section once again. Score prediction. Wesley Fofana gives it to Tosin Adorabiayo. He pushes forward to the center circle, gives it to Chalobah. Chalobah weighs up his options. Beautiful one forward to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto charges forward. Can he send a cross? A cross in was intercepted. Enzo Fernandez able to keep possession. Very well done. Caicedo to Tosin. Caicedo, remember, received 2 yellow cards against Argentina. Get his matching orders. Tosin. Beautiful switch of play once again. Pedro Neto does well to keep possession. Having some holding. And what was the linesman doing there? Lewis Potter has fouled Pedro Neto, and so I don't know why the linesman never flagged that. Anyways, referee has whistled for a free kick to Chelsea in the final third. That was a foul already. That was a foul already. 15 minutes play. Chelsea has a free kick, Brentford, to defend this. The Gtech Community Stadium has not been a favorable hunting ground for Chelsea in recent memory. Free kick taking shot. A cross into the area, headed by Chalobah, and Kalaha came out for it. Play resumes. Chelsea back in possession. Chelsea in possession at the moment. Chelsea on the attack. Pedro Neto is possessed. No one forward. Beautifully squared up. Chelsea has a chance. Cross into the area. And we have a corner kick. Now Pedro linking up play there once again. This is the more reason why I think that his best position is behind the striker, so he can get that freedom to roam and make up play. Corner kick, taking shot. Chelsea. Fernandote, Enzo Fernandez. Cross into the area. João Pedro. Not get that. Fana could also not get that. Now, Brentford has possession. Nearly had that possession. On 10 minutes play, it is still Brentford 0, Chelsea 0. Still waiting to see your thoughts in the comment section. Brentford on the attack. Still has the ball. Collins. Now they are in the final third of Chelsea. Dangerous, and goalkeeper Sanchez. Push it forward. What will Chelsea do here? Caicedo. Jamie Gittins. Caicedo. Squares it up for Fana. Tosi. Chelsea still in possession. Moving, and Brentford have looked to have packed the defense at the moment. Chelsea will need to get someone who can shoot from outside the 18. Beautiful one forward by Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto could not have the best of touch. That was close. Brentford back in possession. Chelsea pressing them very high. Kalaha placing a very long run. Chelsea picks up possession. Fernandote. Jamie Gittins. Hope he doesn't lose possession this time round. Still has the ball. Cross into the area, and the goalkeeper Kalaha gets to it. While have a long one forward, well controlled by Tusi Nadirabiayo. Caicedo. Fernandote. Long one back to Tusi. Chelsea dispossessed. Well, Caicedo, that is what he does best. Got back possession. That is what he does best. Picks up next possession of Brentford. Now back to Tusi. Through in taking Wesley Fofana. Was that a misplaced pass? That was nearly a misplaced pass. Well, and Chelsea has finally misplaced it. Chelsea has a ball forward, Hemi Gittins. Will not get to that. Chelsea intercept that ball, and Caicedo. Now, what can he do? Caicedo, and Brentford are looking. The setup of Brentford is so difficult to break down. They are looking like a 5-4-1 formation when defending with all men behind the ball. Very, very difficult to break down. Free kick to Chelsea. Yamlek is the offender there. Chelsea are back in possession, with Brentford also back in defending. Long one forward to Jamie Gittins, headed away by Coyote, but the flag is up against Jamie Gittins. So offside. Goalkeeper Kalaha to take a long one forward, and that's well defended. Well defended there by Jamie Gittins. Through in to be affected, and I think Brentford is going to take a long one here. Long one. I think that Chelsea will have to be prepared to launch a counter attack from here. Well cleared. Brentford back in possession. One forward for Coyote. Chelsea, that's where to square that ball. Get back in possession. Noel Hatzidakis. Now Pedro has a flick there. We didn't get to Kevin Getty, so we have a throw into Brentford again. Quickly taken. Chelsea is back in possession. Stefan William set to be ill. I think he's not used to traveling this long. Brentford picks up possession. Beautiful switch of play. Well shouldered by Jalpin. Chelsea has all men back. I think the more this game goes on with a nil-nil draw, the more confidence we give to Brentford. Remember the last time Chelsea played at the Gtech Community Stadium here, it was a 0-0 draw between the two teams. And I think that was the only clean sheet that Brentford had the whole of the season. Throw in to Brentford. Chelsea threw in that ball, and Chelsea loses possession again. Who was that? That was Caicedo. That was unlike him. Brentford back in possession. Collins plays in a very long one. And Wesley Fofana catches that one beautifully over the line. Chelsea has a throw in. Throw in taken. And Chelsea unable to control that. Possession goes back to Brentford. Van der Beek. Chelsea Chelsea will loses possession there once again. Caicedo. Chelsea, I think, are just finding it difficult to break this Brentford team down. Defense is super. 5-2, 5-3-2. Pedro. Enzo Fernandez. Pass is not looking to be clean enough. Chelsea are still in possession. Can we do something to get the ball on target here, cross into the area? And that is there was too much weight on that. It is over the line for a goal kick to Brentford. It is still 0-0. Minutes played. It is still 0-0. James, Obama, pictures there. Chelsea loses possession there again. Switch of play to Coyote. Cleared by Tosin. Ball back to Tosin. Trevor Chalobah. Spaces are looking so tight in this match. Jorel Hato. Pedro. Where loses possession. We have an infringement here against Chelsea. Igor Thiago is a victim. And yellow card has just been shown. Jorel Hato is in the referee's book. another free kick to Brentford. Outswinger. Taken here. Taken. Headed away. Chelsea and it takes over the line for a throw into Brentford. Not much has happened so far in this match. And they prepare to take another long throw. It is Coyote who's going to take that one again. Throw in, taking shot. They have a plan. Chelsea nearly got away with that attack. Have foul to Chelsea, in favor of Chelsea. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Match is not at the moment looking too good. Well, and it is Shorer Hato who loses possession there once again. An infringement in favor of Brentford. Free kick taking shot. Turn ball there. Chelsea. How is Chelsea looking so lackadaisical? Some lackluster performances there from the players because of the international break. Chelsea, they are not looking too comfortable. Well, we were lucky there. Can Chelsea have an attack here? Pedro Neto. Brentford now on the attack. Chelsea have considered here. It is Kevin Shad with that goal. Jordan Henderson with the assist. And I told you the setup is clear. They want to use a counter attack to score against Chelsea, and that is exactly what they have done. 10 defense into attack. Chelsea are down by a goal. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez had no chance at all. It's not looking good for Chelsea, I told you. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, also share the link. It is 1-0 at the Gtech Community Stadium. Can Chelsea have a response? I just think that we have not been good in the early minutes of this game. Brentford lead at the Gtech Community Stadium again. Head to head in the last 5 matches, Brentford has won two draws, only 1 win for Chelsea. So Brentford have made a very difficult side to face. Kevin Shad giving Chelsea a lot of problems. Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Chorel Hatu and Temi Gittins have not lived up to expectations so far, and I believe strongly that some tweaks. So we can see Ganacho in the pictures there, he's warming up. And Tarek George is also in the pictures. I think a champion, I can also see a champion there. We actually need some tweaks here. Chorel Hatu, Temi Gittins, I don't think I've done too well. Brentford are pressing Chelsea and not giving Chelsea time at all to have the ball. Through in, Chelsea takes it. Maybe Gittins. Very forward for Jimmy Gittins, and he's been pushed by him. He's not been strong enough, I must confess. That's that the negatives will need time to adopt. Chelsea, 40 minutes played so far. Chelsea are behind, down by a goal. Though when the Champions League and other matches start coming up and this rotation start coming, these are some of the results that we are going to see. Fana, specific for Pedro Neto. Trevor Chalobah with a shot. That was ambitious. Over the bar. I think that we need to do some tactical switches here. With now Pedro coming back to the number 10 position. 41 minutes played so far, and it is still Brentford 1, Chelsea 0. Chelsea back in possession. Now Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez. They have now cleared. We have a throw into Brentford. There was some scramble there in the area of Brentford. Brentford. Chelsea wins a free kick in their own half. Quickly taking. For Chaluba, Jamie Gtech, back to Trevor Chaluba. Now Pedro, look at where he broke into. That is just what a striker should be doing. Now Pedro again, Jamie Gtech, like that. Gtech, a shot. There was no power in that, and so goalkeeper Kalaha has no problem at all. At least that is a shot on target. Pushing. Joel Hato, I think we'll have to see Marc Attwell in the second half of this game. Wesley Fofana. Trevor Chaluba. Caicedo back to Trevor Chaluba. Can someone have a powerful shot from outside the 18? Pedro Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. That was a chance. We have a corner kick to Chelsea. Beautiful movements there. Corner kick. Taken. 45 minutes played. Corner kick taken. That goes back to goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. We wait for his defenders to settle back. Enzo Fernandez, beautiful ball forward. And well defended by Coyote. Chelsea. Chelsea, João Pedro, and that brings us to the end of the first half. That brings us to the end of the first half actually. It is Brentford 1, Chelsea 0. Kevin Shad is the scorer of that counter-attack goal. So Chelsea are down. Chelsea are down by a goal. What are we going to see in the second half? We hope to see a reaction in the second half. keep your thoughts coming in the comment section. Once again, Chelsea is down at the moment. As you can see, I am also down. Yes. Anita, man losing to Brentford is very crazy. Yes, it is truly very crazy. But it's always been difficult for Chelsea at the Gtech Community Stadium. Okay, so you are saying that you still think that Chelsea will win by 2 goals to 1. I think that will only happen if the manager makes some changes. I think that Jamie Gittins and Jorel Hatu are not helping matters. We need to bring in Marc into this match. That is only when I think we can have a chance, and also bring in a player that will lead the attack so that João Pedro can drop into the number 10 position. Yes, definitely. We need João Pedro operating in his best position to link up play. I think that is what we are lacking. The people are defending with 5 men. What's your prediction for City versus Manchester United? Manchester City versus Manchester United, I think it will be a draw. I am predicting a draw for that match. You know, Manchester United, even if they are in their baddest of forms, when they meet big teams, they play very well. So I am thinking that that match will be a score draw of 2-2. That is my prediction for that match. What is your prediction? Manchester, I think that Pep Guardiola is losing it. If he gets defeated by Manchester United, I think that will be the peak of it. He's actually losing it. Same, both pretty equal. 2-2 is a good one. Yes, yes. I just think that there will be scores in that match, goals in that match. But I just think that Manchester United will not allow Man City to defeat them. That is what I think. I just don't know why. It looks like this striker of Manchester City, um, what's the name? Their top striker. Mm, if United got Kunha back, then 3-2 United. But he's injured. Yes, Kunha is injured. Not Sesko, not the Manchester United striker, that of Manchester City. Their top striker. Why is this name running away from me? He's even in my fantasy squad. I don't know why this name is running away from me. I don't know why, but I am just thinking that the striker is not performing up to expectation. Yes, yes, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland, thank you very much. I just think that he's not performing up to expectation. Maybe he's been found out. You know, when he came in during the first season, he was doing very well. Maybe Premier League defenders have just found him out. And you know, Pep Guardiola also, when he was at Barcelona in the Spanish La Liga, we were all complaining that when it comes to the Premier League, he will not be able to perform. He's in the Premier League, he's been able to win 4 Premier League trophies on the trot. But I think that Pep Guardiola has also been found out. I think that is why he suffered last season, and he's suffering the same fate this season. Same last season and this season, he's performing low. Yes, yes, he's performing low. And the same with the manager, I think. I think that the manager has been found out, actually. That is the problem for Manchester City, actually. Not that the team is too bad. But I just think that Manchester United will get a result from them. Yes. And tell them that Manchester is forever red, not blue. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me with a lot of comments there. I do a lot of live watch alongs here. I think if he doesn't perform good, it is time to go. Yes, his time to go was long ago. That was when he won those three trophies on the trot. I think that was his time to go. You know, there is a saying that you always have to bow out when the applause is loud. I think that was the time that Pep Guardiola should have gone. And that's like Alex Ferguson. Those of us, those people who don't know Alex Ferguson actually, I have been telling people that Alex Ferguson jammed a sinking ship at Manchester United. Alex Ferguson knew that Manchester United was going down. That was exactly the time that he left. So Pep Guardiola didn't do that. Yes, Manchester United is right. Yes, Manchester United is right. Actually, I think that Pep Guardiola, his time is getting close. Esteva William, according to what I am hearing, is a little bit ill. Esteva, not really injured, but he's ill. But when you look at the manager's pre-match press conference and you look at my preview, I captioned it there. He mentioned that all the players from South Africa, South America, there is a problem with them. Yes, that was what he said. So players Esteva William, Andre Santos, Dao Pedro, and Caicedo all have problem. So I think that because we don't have players, that is why some of them are playing because they returned very late actually. Okay. I hope you guys win because I don't want to see Arsenal on top of Arsenal. Don't mind them. Oh, okay. Arsenal, don't mind them. Arsenal, they can do what they like, but we know that they will never be able to cross the line. They will fall even when they see the line. When they see the line like this, they will fall. So Arsenal is not my problem at all. It is Liverpool that we should be looking at. Yes, Arsenal can go 15 points ahead of everybody. They will still fall. So forget about them. Okay, that is very nice. We are waiting for the second half to return. Yes, 100%, 100%. As for Arsenal, I don't think about them at all. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But maybe it's the mentality that Arsene Wenger left there. I think that is why Arsenal is suffering so much. Because I think they have all the players in every single department this season to win the league. Last season, when I started this YouTube thing, I think in my third or fourth video, I mentioned that Ateta should be very careful. If he doesn't win the league that last season, it will be very difficult for him to win the league again. And I think that is what he's happening. Yes. So Arsenal is not some people that we have to worry about at all. Yes, if Joao Pedro can score a brace, that would be very nice. But I think that I'm just seeing Joao Pedro to be a little bit tired. You know, they returned on Thursday, and I think that it was only yesterday that they had a training session. They had some recovery session on Thursday. Caicedo, on the other hand, didn't even have any session at all. So, yeah, changes are coming. Changes are coming. We have Marc coming in. I can also see James coming in. So we hope to get something from this game. Yes, Ateta, if he doesn't win anything this season, he has to be sacked. I think they have had enough of him, actually. If it were any other club, he would have been sacked long ago. Ateta. Okay. Having players like Eze, Gyökeres, and Saka. It's no joke. It is no joke. Oh. Hmm. The players Arsenal have, I am thinking that they even have the best squad in the Premier League so far, if not because Liverpool has gotten Isak. I think that is because Liverpool has gotten Isak. That is the only edge about them. They have a very good squad. Very, very good squad. The defense is very good. The midfield, very, very good. And the attack now, very good. So if it doesn't win anything, I think time to win Arteta. This is not the Arsene Wenger era where you will win, you will qualify for Champions League and think that you have won a trophy. That era is gone. The stadium has been built. So, all the London clubs look strong. Yes, I just think that all the Premier League clubs look strong because of this uh, television money coming in. It's like every single club is strong now. That is what I think. Every single club is strong. The teams are strong, and this time around it's very very difficult to win matches. That is also one of the reasons why Pep Guardiola is having. So the match is that gets us underway here. We just hope that Chelsea can get something from here. Brentford get back the ball. Beautiful one look forward. Back heel. We have a throw in. Chelsea. James quickly takes this one. Tosin Adirabiayo. Squares it up for Chalobah. Tottenham has Xavi Simons and Kudus. Xavi Simons. I just don't want to talk about him. I don't know why exactly Chelsea refused to sign Xavi Simons. I am still wondering why they refused. And he contributed an assist today. They scored 3 goals. They won by 3-0 against West Ham. And he contributed an assist. Okay, Chelsea has Esteval, William, and Palmer and Caicedo. Those are very good players. But John Terry was still mentioning that Chelsea will have to sign a Marc striker. Just like Liverpool have signed Isak, Chelsea will also have to sign a player of that nature. Yes, he wasted his career going to Tottenham. You mean Xavi Simons? Why do you say so? You think he's wasted his career? Well, maybe it's a springboard for him. Maybe from there he can get to Real Madrid. You know, these players, their dream is to play at Real Madrid. So they look at some of these clubs as transition clubs. That is what they actually do. Okay, so um, Brentford is looking to say just give the ball away. And Saloba, well, Chelsea has the ball to defend once again, a cross into the out. So it is a corner. Saloba has that one over the line for a corner kick. Yeah, I believe in João Pedro. He is a good striker. Young as well, yes. He's a good striker, young as well, but I just think that his best position is behind the striker. He performs very well when he's behind a top striker. I think that if Chelsea can get a very good striker and play João Pedro in that number 10 role, you know, Cole Palmer is also very good on the right wing. So I think that the Chelsea manager will have to find a way out with that one. Um, Nice meeting you too, boss. Nice meeting you. Okay. Uh, yeah, yeah, Wagwan, brother. Nice meeting you. So we'll do a lot of live watch loads here. Which team do you support, though? Which club do you support? Looks like you support Manchester United. In my From my house, I have uh, two of my brothers who support Manchester United, and there are other two who support Barcelona. Then my father and I also support Chelsea. So we have a very good team of support in my house there. Um, yes, Manchester United. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Red Devils. Those days when Manchester United had their sponsor as AIG, I had some friends. I have some friends, and their nicknames were AIG. So when you see them, you just call them AIG, and they will respond. Okay, all right. What's the match, brother? What's the match? Okay, the Tarek George. Tarek George is in. Tarek George is in. So now that Tarek George is in, I think that Jao Pedro can drop to his best position, and we'll see what we'll get from there. What is Chelsea doing? They are so compact. And goalkeeper Sanchez. Beautiful one forward. Chelsea, can you square up? Tarek George. A shot! And goalkeeper Callagher. Goalkeeper Callagher does well to punch that one away. Push that one away. That was he should have given that ball to Jamie Gittins. Jamie Gittins was free. I think so. Um, Anita, remember tomorrow I will be doing the live watch along of the Manchester City versus Manchester United match. So please do well to have a date with me. Free kick Chelsea's way. What has happened there? Is Caicedo in trouble? And these days, VAR will also assist the referee in case there's something he's unable to spot. I feel there is nothing too much there. Maybe referee will just have a chat with them. Free kick taken. Low one forward, Callagher is there to grab it. Low one forward for Chelsea. Marco Cucurella, the ball to Marc there, and the ball well intercepted in the area. Can't see how exactly. Chelsea well defended. Enzo Fernandez. Now Chelsea on the attack. For once we are able to Marc Cucurella, a shot, and goalkeeper. It was straight. It was the weak foot that he used. So goalkeeper Callagher had no problem grabbing that one. Chelsea need to equalize this goal as early as possible to have a chance. at least Chelsea are able to show that they can break down Brentford at the moment. Jamie Gittins cross into the area, and Chelsea has a corner kick. Jamie Gittins has won a corner kick for Chelsea. We have another substitution coming. Well, so Cole Palmer is now in the free. Jamie Gittins has been subbed off. So clearly Cole Palmer is going to play on the right wing, I think so. Corner kick to be taken. Corner kick taken. Have some scramble there in the penalty area. I think we can now see some fighting spirit in the team. Beautiful one forward once again. João Pedro now operating very well, comfortable. Tosin lifted that one into the area. And Derek George nearly kept that one in. Keep your thought and score prediction. Kevin, what do you think so far of what you are seeing? Well, we have Brentford attacking Chelsea through the right once again. Cross into the area. Goes to the far post. Marc. Chelsea need to have some players with vision to be able to level matters. Look at Brentford, they are still set up, beautifully splitted in defense. Cole Palmer has been dispossessed. Tosin doing very well there. Chelsea. Zero. Pedro Neto. Beautifully squared out for Pedro Neto across into the area. And Coyote does well to put that one over the line for a goal kick. At least Chelsea are showing some promise at the moment. Can we get I said referee lifted into the area. Cleared. Chelsea still in possession. Palmer. Well, lifted into the area once again, headed away. Chelsea back in possession. And who do we have losing possession here? Chelsea attack again. Another wave of attack. Palmer. Cucurella. James. A shot has been blocked. This Kevin Shard player looks very strong. Chelsea has possession again. Chelsea are doing everything possible to break down Brentford here. Nowhere to run. We have a shot from outside the 18. Lifted into the 18-yard box. And Chelsea has a goal. It is Cole Palmer, the talisman for Chelsea, who scores this one. We will look at the assistant referee and the VAR. Enzo Fernandez with that beautiful float into the 18. So Matt's level here. Chelsea has some defending to do. Shada! Goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez having to save Chelsea game. That is the work he's been put there to do. And he does it right. Chelsea at the moment are level. But we have some defending to do. I told you from the beginning, corner kick taken, and this one has been played over the bar. Goal kick to Chelsea. Smack a like button for me, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. This is the Boss Town Sports and Shoes channel. If you are new to the channel, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. We do the previews here, the reviews, the analysis. Then we also do a lot of live watch alongs. I want to see your thoughts. And the score prediction. Chelsea have leveled. I had Anita who told me that Chelsea will win by 2-1. Marc. What is the referee doing? Yes, he has to go into his box. Yellow card. Cole Palmer throwing another yellow card. And that is what he is with his feet and he's playing for Chelsea. That is what he can do. It is Yablok on the receiving end of that yellow card. So we have a free kick here. We have Cole Palmer behind the ball. Pedro Neto, Rhys James, they are all very good free kick takers. Rhys James holding the ball. And the plan is clearly not to allow the goalkeeper to be able to set up his wall too well. Palmer is going to take this. Takes it and Powerful shot. 2 shots blocked. They got Thiago. And that is over the line for a throw in. And he has it. Hamstring. Well, you cannot cheat nature. He gets good. So, hope that it's okay. Chelsea. It is 1-1 at the Gtech Community Stadium. Beautiful one forward was intercepted. That was going straight to Cole Palmer. Double look. That's well to keep possession. Switches play to the far side. And goalkeeper Hopton Sanchez was quick to react. Long run forward. Chelsea on the attack. Pedro Neto. That has well been blocked. It was going straight into the post. Well, we have an infringement in favor of Brentford. Beautiful play by Pedro Neto. It's in very good form. We have an infringement there in the middle of the park. Chaluba is the culprit. And Ligo Thiago is on the receiving end of it. The victim. Free kick to Brentford. Free kick to be taken by Brentford. Chelsea has some defending through. Free kick has been taken short. Plan. Chelsea clear their lines. But Brentford are back in possession. Well blocked. It is Henderson who was attempting that cross into the area. It was blocked, and Coyote is going to attempt another long throw. Long throw has been taken. So the throw to be retaken. So in taken. Chelsea lines not cleared. Palmer. Through into Chelsea. Brentford are preparing their own changes to come up. Misplaced pass. Brentford are back in possession. Chelsea. Chalobah gives it to Enzo Fernandez. And we have Pedro Neto. Long one forward. Barrett George. That's where to keep possession. James switches play to Pedro Neto. Lifted into the area. And it's been headed away for a corner kick to Chelsea. Chelsea takes the corner kick shot. And shot by Pedro Neto. That was blocked. Beautifully done. Upada. Wow. That was nearly squeezed in. So Igor Thiago has been withdrawn. Jensen has also been withdrawn. Matthias Jensen. Henry has been brought in. Play resumes. We have a throw in to Brentford. Brentford in possession. Long one forward. Umbrella has some defending to do. I think he's been done well since he came on. Brentford. I think there's too much space in Chelsea midfield. Pennock has it. Ball taken through the midfield again. Chelsea on the attack. Pedro Neto. Goalkeeper. Palmer should have scored. Palmer should have scored that. Chelsea on the attack again. Bridges. And we have a free kick to Brentford. How on earth did Palmer miss that? Palmer loses possession here. Some 14 more minutes to the can he keep this one in? He does. Ouattara. And have Cucurella doing a human shot there to stop him. Tango Ouattara. Corner kick to Brentford. Can we see Garnacho somewhere in this match? I think Jamie Gittins has to be withdrawn for Garnacho. Corner kick taken. Cleared. Palmer cross into the area. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. Direct George. Brentford is back in possession. Well, Harry still in possession. He headed out. Beautifully done. Chelsea has possession. Cole Palmer sparking Chelsea to life. Kenny Gittins calls Pedro Neto. Another one lifted in there. Cleared. Chelsea keep possession. James quickly takes that one. So Garnacho is coming in. And this João Pedro who is being withdrawn. Garnacho is on. His first contribution. Pedro Neto. You leave that one into the area. BG. Tusi. Chelsea. Pedro Neto. What can he do? Lifted one. Cucurella keeps possession. beautifully turned over. That is reaching. Keep taking, lifted into the area, no one in particular. And that is going to be a throw in. That is going to be a throw into Brentford. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell, and also share the link. Brentford is preparing some changes of their own. So yellow card issued out there, I think, for time wasting. And that one goes to Fidock. Throw taking. Another throw in. Brentford are looking to be wasting so much time here. We have a throw in. It is to Chelsea. Changes coming on. Chelsea get a winner in this match. Throw in taking. Robert Sanchez. Marc. Chelsea have to find a way to break down this team. Throw in to Brentford. Let me see your session. About 6 minutes of playing time remaining here, regular time. It is still Brentford 1, Chelsea 1. And if this match ends in a draw, that will be the third draw on the spin between the two teams. First one was a 2-2 draw. Then we had a 0-0 draw. This one coming in as a 1-1 draw. The draw support early enough. And Chelsea has a goal. Chelsea has a goal. And it is a goal. Look at that. Look at that. That was powerful. Caicedo. Moises Caicedo with that powerful strike. Sumptuous, expensive equalizer. Expensive equalizer from an expensive player. Garnacho. That's a beautiful work there. What a way to win a match. What a way to win a match. Chelsea are clearly showing their credentials in this match. You cannot keep them down. You can't keep Chelsea down. Garnacho very much involved in that goal. Smack a like button, hit the notification bell for me, and also share the link. Chelsea laid at the Gtech Community Stadium. So the flag is up. Subscribe to the channel. Brentford! Ha! The goalpost, at the mercy of the goalpost. The equalizer nearly came. What a match are we witnessing? Anita, if I can see you again, you predicted this win, a 2-1 for Chelsea. We hope that it ends that way. Cole Palmer is on the deck. Throw in to be effective long once again by Brentford. Kevin shot with that long throw. And that was flicked away by Sanchez. Huh. That was a reactionary flick from Robert Sanchez. Corner kick to be taken. These throw-ins are even looking more dangerous than the corner kicks. Brentford. Corner kick. Kevin shot, causing trouble in the 18-yard box. And goalkeeper. Goalkeeper down on the deck. Goalkeeper down on the deck. And that looks very suspicious. I think that Chelsea are playing some antics here. And I am loving this. Goalkeeper Sanchez picks up the ball to some boost from the stadium, some cheers. Played it long. Chelsea play that one in. Yes. Rich James fouled here in the center circle. Six minutes have been added on. Brentford back in possession. So yellow card there. I don't know if it is actually going to. So it is confirmed. It is to Tarek George. Chelsea, Chelsea are running down the time at the Gtech Community Stadium. Chelsea will have to be careful here. And he got a free kick. We have a free kick to Brentford. Chelsea are doing everything possible here to resist Brentford's attack. Long in swinger forward, cleared away. Is therefore Chaluba. That James headed it over the line. We have a through into Brentford, and it's going to be another long one. Kevin shot, and it's been equalized. The goal has been equalized. The goal has been equalized. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. Chelsea cannot leave the Gtech Community Stadium with all the 3 points. But then VAR is that we just hope, we just hope. I don't know what exactly VAR saw. So it stands. It stands. It stands. The goal stands. How could you? How could you allow a late equalizer to deny Chelsea all the 3 points? How could you? Chelsea, it was always dangerous how Chelsea were trying to round down the clock. Chelsea now on the attack. Cole Palmer, Garnacho, Cole Palmer. Ah, let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Very, very much disappointed. I think that Chelsea have shot themselves in the leg because of the lineup that we started this game with. Garnacho, Garnacho on the attack, and that is it. That is it. That is it. The final whistle has been blown. Thank you very much for coming to watch along with me. At the end of the match, it is Chelsea. It is Chelsea 4-2. So 4 seasons in a row, Chelsea and Brentford have drawn. Very unfortunate results here. I think that we only have to take the positives again. Kopama is back fit, and that is a positive. Garnacho came up and he was very lively. That is another positive. But I think that Chelsea will have to look for a solution. Caicedo scoring a stunner. It's unfortunate his goal couldn't win the game. Chelsea slept a little bit. And it is what it is. It is at the Gtech Community Stadium, Brentford to Chelsea 2. Thank you very much for joining me. There will be another live watch along tomorrow for the Manchester City versus Manchester United derby match. See you then. See you tomorrow. Stay blessed. Bye for now.